Hey everybody, it's Saturday night and it's time for Puzz 3D Victorian Mansion. Yeah! So after assembling this house 3 times, it's time to access the mystery that is Puzz 3D Victorian Mansion. And to be fair guys, we've been playing this game for months. I have no idea what's going on. And then somebody's fiance was poisoned, and then later, years later, someone tried to poison the fiance. The other half of this fiance thing going on. No, not Beyonce. Fiance, I already did that. I don't have to do that again. Can't make me. Let's do this. Alright, I'm very excited.
Ribbit.
Boom, 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 Here we go. It's already popping and locking. All right, let's. I think I'm good on this. All right, should we do a new game? I wonder at what point. Did we really play this last in May? That seems crazy. All right, let's open it up. Ooh. I love when you open up a game and it says congratulations. It just seems great. Congratulations, you've completed the puzzle. Just clicked on your key before you're ready to enter the mansion. Before entering, you should save your game. I already saved my game. I saved my game. Wait, where are we supposed to go? Where's the key? There's the key. Alright, just to be clear, this is what we did. It doesn't look nearly as hard as it actually was. Isn't that sad? It doesn't look that bad. Oh boy. Remember I complained about the first level, which was bronze? Shouldn't have complained about the first level. It was not that hard comparatively. Just taking one last look, guys. Here we go. Just look at it. It's beautiful. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I'm so excited. All right, here we go.
So we meet again after 30 years. Welcome to Richmond Mansion.
Popping
I'm
off, sorry.
afraid time has left its inescapable mark upon me, and that past tragedies have tamed my once vibrant spirit. Oh well. Feel free to move about the place as you wish, and listen well to what my guests have to say. Past and present meet here to provide answers to many mysteries.
That we never asked.
Oh, and tea is at 4 o'clock sharp.
4 o'clock sharp is tea. Boom. Hey, Andrew Ray. So what happens now? What happens now is the FMV 3D mystery that is... So basically, if you haven't watched me play this game before, I've literally put this Victorian mansion together 3 times on 3 different difficulty levels. And I kind of need to do that because I'd never done a 3D puzzle and I'd never done a 3D puzzle game. I at least need to do it one time. But basically, we figured out if we do it on the hardest level, then all the rooms are opened up. Because when you do it on the lowest level, you get basically this one floor open and you can't go upstairs or downstairs and you can't solve the mystery. So each level opens up a different floor, or you can just do platinum and it opens up all the floors. So we're going to solve this puppy tonight. Dark World Rabbit, hey! I was wondering what the heck was going on, then I remembered to adjust my quality to at least 480p. That's so weird. It's such a weird glitch. Hey! Oh, thank you. Congrats on completing it. Your color is slightly different on your Dark World Rabbit font, and I was like, wait, is this another Dark World Rabbit? Yeah, I actually I totally forgot about it, because I got busy this weekend. But I was going to say something. Sorry I'm yawning. I'm actually high energy tonight. To Twitch support on Twitter, but I didn't. So, I don't know. It's weird because it doesn't really. It affects me indirectly, but I don't know. I should probably say something. You guys should say something if I don't say something. So, to recap, I don't remember everything with this mystery. There's a couple different things going on. In the past, the lady who owns this house, her dad he did something else and he wanted to start a toy factory, and he did, but it was a terrible one. And he did it with her fiance's money. Her fiance made an investment, and the place was collapsing, and her fiance had to take the money back out, and he never actually did because he was murdered before he could. So they played it off like it was a suicide. Like, I don't even know if the police were involved. But anyway, we have to go back through this. I don't remember anything. Here we go. Look at this glorious 3D animation. So, as I recall, woo! Okay, there's a couple of things going on. One is, we have to remember stuff because we have to answer this correctly, and there's a bunch of different crap going on.
A ghostly hand has torn to pieces the sheet music for Chopin's Etude No. 3. Can you thwart the spectre's plan and put the music back together? Use your ears as well as your eyes. When you click on a piece, the fragment inscribed on it will be played. Let the melody guide you. Good luck.
Okay, you're not going to be able to do this with the melody, but yeah. Yeah, so there's little fun little puzzles, like this is a fun little one. At least I think so. Okay, stop. Here you go. They're not going to stop. Yep, they're there. It's underneath there. Good, okay. Boom. Okay, I got these two here. Does this go here? Nope. Yeah, it should though. Maybe not. Boom. There we go. Friedrich. Chopin. So the fun thing about this puzzle is it gets bigger. I actually like this puzzle for sort of fun. Okay. That's in the bottom. Let's make sure are there other top pieces? There are. Chopin's making this. Chopin's making this choppy. There we go. I don't know what you're supposed to hook to, but we'll try. Nope, that's not right. Where are you? Come here, Von Trappo. I don't remember any of this stuff. Okay, there we go. Boom. There we go. Boom. Somewhere's the little end. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, you were right there. Stop it. You get to hear this tune 14 billion times, so I hope you like Chopin! Oh look, you pick them up as you drive by, you're like, whee! Okay, is it a really short, I forgot, is it a short piece of... The funny thing is, as they get bigger, they can't move as much. There we go! Nope, that's not gonna fit. Boom! There we go. There we go. Now we've got just a ton of middle pieces. That's always fun, right? Whee! Work on the edges. I forget what this tells us. Oh, by the way, there's a ghost in the house. That's her fiance that the maid complains about a lot, but we'll get to that. We're going to play this mystery like we haven't played it before. We're going to be like, I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, because if I don't, then I have to pretend I know what I'm talking about, and I don't. Here we go. Woo! There we go. You must be... Wait! Oh, there we go. Go there! Go there! Go there! Go there! How are you guys doing tonight, by the way? Ah! It's so intense. Okay. Okay, you go here. Okay, you have to actually work with me. Ghost. You go there. He didn't really tear it up as much as turn it into a puzzle. Andrew Ray says, I've heard of a moving tune, but this, ba-dum, boom, Alright, bravo! You successfully restored the sheet music and dispelled the evil spirit. Bonus clue. The ghost haunts near the place where he was killed. Okay, I think we're supposed to be remembering this stuff, but we'll see. Okay, I'll finish the piece because it's driving me crazy that we're not. This is like a running theme in all the FMV things, too. Sort of an ode to their love. Alright, that's enough. Alright, so let's look. Nothing happens yet. Okay, so we literally have to play through this all. Bagel says, I've never heard of this game at all. You haven't, Bagel 420? It's really fun. Well, no. I don't know. I've enjoyed it a lot. If you like putting together puzzles, it's fun. It may not be as fun to stream as I think it is, but...
That piano always reminds me of William.
This is her brother, the lady's brother.
I found him, you know, right where he had proposed to my sister. They were meeting up there secretly.
In the attic.
I remember the pink shade his skin had taken because of the cyanide he put in his tea to commit suicide. No one found the poisoned flask. Only the spoon.
No one found the flask. That's because you have it. We found that out later. Dark World Rabbit. So I opened up a live streamer and I'm streaming the audio only stream on it. And the video in browser. Well, thank you so much, Dark World Rabbit. Bagel said, I will never regret changing my Twitch name to Bagel 420 for the jokes. What was your Twitch channel before then? Alright, so basically, is that the only clue in here? I can't remember. There's a couple of clues. That's her brother. The lady we saw at the beginning, I can't remember her name. She's supposed to be one of the main characters, but I don't know her name. It was a stupid game reference? Aw. You can't even remember. And you're like, no, that's not my name. My name shall be Bagel 420. Alright, so let's go back out here. Woo! We gotta... Look how I dramatically walk in. Apparently I'm wearing tap shoes. Alright, so there's something over here, I think. You found some clues! Basically the clues are basically these little ripped out typing things. So the questions we have to answer before tea time is who haunts the Richmond mansion? Where was the person who became a ghost killed? Who was the real target of the poisoned tea? Where was the poison taken from? Who poisoned the tea? Why was the second murder committed? Who killed the person who became a ghost? Why was the first murder committed? Andrea, or is it the bagel? A clue, a clue. Blues Clues. All right, I remember that from last time. So I played this floor and I've played the upper floor, but I haven't played the other two floors. But we're going to start off here. Oops, wrong way. Whee! You can also rotate. Oh, see, there's a clue. Oh, this is...
So we meet again.
Oh, no. That's the lady. I can't remember what her name is. And they don't repeat it often enough for me. I'm like, who are you? Okay. All right, let's walk down this hallway. Easier said than done, that's for sure. All right, here we go. It's like I'm a forklift. I have to like back up and like turn to go anywhere. It's like, geez. Is it the Victorian? It's not the Victorian era. How big is my skirt that I'm wearing? Like, am I wearing a hoop skirt? Who's got... This is the note right here. Blues Clues. All right, so let's go in here to the whatever this is. To the room that's also three... What's this here? Oh no, smoking room.
In Victorian times, smoking was strictly a masculine prerogative. Women rarely smoked, and most
men are the only ones who are allowed to get lung and mouth cancer.
Something men do. Nevertheless, smoking was subject to many social rules, particularly indoors. Hence, the smoking room, where men would retire after meals to indulge in their taste for cigarettes, cigars, and port. This room was often decorated in
so they can give themselves alcoholism, diabetes, and cancer all at the same time.
Tapestries and full Mediterranean paraphernalia. Smokers would don special clothes, a smoking jacket and a smoking cap,
sorry, he's just so proud.
Which looked not unlike a fez.
Hi, Elliot.
These were to prevent the smell of tobacco from getting into the
This guy is so proud of his... Is it a fez?
Would have been unforgivably uncouth.
That's what I just said, Elliot. You Sherlock did it? Maybe. Maybe he did. Maybe he didn't. Alright, here we go. Here's another clue.
I can't believe I have to sleep in the attic. That old witch has us all on a leash. Her father left her everything, you know, and nothing for poor old Charlie.
Charlie's the brother.
He patented some kind of wooden puzzle, and the thing really caught on at the start of the century. Well, what's important is Elizabeth will inherit it all.
Elizabeth's the niece?
Now, don't read too much into that.
I'm gonna read everything into that. Also, this guy's a jerk, but it's 1920. Okay, this seems really ridiculous. It's the 1920s, supposedly, and he's the niece's fiance, and the aunt is like, you sleep in separate rooms, but I think even in the 1920s, I think he's kind of lucky he's even allowed in the house, to be honest. He's like whining about something that makes no sense. It's like, why? What is even going on there? Okay, now we have to go... We're going to go this way and deal with this mess. Okay. Hello, can I look up, down a little bit? Because I'm looking up. And just imagine, I feel like we're like Data, we're like we're like, it's almost, it looks like we're a robot the way we look at things. We're like, it's just very, it's just funny to me to think of what this looks like from the outside. I am a human. First of all, a clue. We found some clues. Okay, Mr. Not. See, I don't know who any of these people are. The turret, the smoking room, the dining room. Like, half the names they throw out one time, or not at all. Nothing happens yet. That must mean after tea time. Oh, here we go.
The dining room. This is a dark, severe room dominated by the very large oak dining table. The walls are papered in dark colors. Around the room are several family portraits, perhaps painted by a talented family member.
Or not talented family members, guys. They never bring that up.
At least the well-to-do households was often a rather formal affair, and the atmosphere of the room reflects this.
Dining room was a formal room. Alright, somewhere there's another actual clue. Oh, there it is. You can tell it's a clue.
For God's sakes, these are the 1920s. Why couldn't he stay in my room?
Margaret prepared a perfectly suitable room for him in the attic.
The attic? You know it's haunted.
The attic.
Margaret saw the ghost in the turret again last night. Why do you need to make everyone's life so miserable?
Okay, it's a 30-year-old throwing a fit at another 30-year-old. Why are you making everyone so miserable? And very unhappy. Okay. Here we go. Let's go into the kitchen. Oh, my next door neighbor's dog is barking. My next door neighbor asked me yesterday, he's like, do you guys have a guinea pig? I'm like, what? No, he's like, my dog started chasing a guinea pig around the yard, and I know they don't go that far. So I brought it inside, but we don't have a guinea pig. And I'm like, no, I do not have a guinea pig. And I just wondered, like, what sort of childhood misadventure let a guinea pig out of their house?
Yes, I saw that ghost again last night. It appears mostly in the attic. I don't like it at all. That's where my bedroom happens to be. I certainly hope it's not a violent ghost. No. Frederick is working in the garden again today. He would protect me, I'm sure.
Mm. Frederick is working in the garden. Alright. Oh. I found some more clues. I don't like how they overlap each other. So I'm gonna guess that the people, probably the turret. That seems fair. I can't remember. Not Frederick the Gardener. I don't remember what anyone's names are is the other issue. They're giving me these names like they've said them a bunch, but they haven't. Oops, is that another clue over there? No, I can't open that up. Nope. Dark-old rabbit. She's swiping right at old Freddy. Romance alert. Yeah. She seems to like the gardener. Just check this room. I forget there was something really hard. The first time I played this area, I remember there being something like really hard to find, which I was annoyed about. Alright. Okay, we found those clues already. To actually look in the... No. Something's supposed to trigger tea time. I know that. I don't know what, but something. Bum ba-dum bump. Okay, already clicked on that. That's the intro. How many do you still need? I don't know, Andrew. I know that, like, so I played this floor before when I played it on the bronze level, and there's something that I do that triggers tea time, but I don't remember what it is. Dark World Rabbit. The ghost is not half so scary as the screen tearing. The things modern 3D you don't appreciate until you watch a retro title. Oh, you meant for the book. I don't know. So I don't remember the fiance's name. I'll find that out in a little bit. Who was the real target for the poison tea? That's later. Who killed the person? We don't know that at all. Why was the first murder committed? So I don't know most of it. There's going to be a lot more clues before we're done. So we'll see. When you're close, when you have enough, the gavel and the gavel and anvil. The gavel will come online and we can click on it and try and guess who we think did what. Do we miss some clues over here because we're concerned about all the... Okay. Nope. That's exactly how we left it. We have to look at our feet so much. So we got this clue already. What was his name again? Let's see.
That piano always reminds me of William.
William was his name. Okay.
I was the one who found him, you know, right where he had proposed to my sister.
William's the fiance.
They were meeting up there secretly. I remember the pink shade his skin had taken because of the cyanide he put in his tea to commit suicide.
Okay. So we know they didn't commit suicide and act like it was a murder. Cyanide. Dark World Rabbit says, Mrs. Peacock in the library with the pipe. Thank you for saying happy sleuthing, Ashen. Are we supposed to go over to this? I just clicked on it.
The drawing room.
Oh boy. Do we draw in the drawing room?
Victorian house. This serves the same function as what we now call the living room. Before television, before radio. It is in this room
before entertainment of any kind.
Themselves and guests by
I love how her hands up to her ear, like,
singing or putting
say
on
something
little
interesting,
plays
please.
and puppet shows. In England, girls were homeschooled, and the drawing room is where they learned the skills that their society expected them to master. Writing, playing a musical instrument,
wow,
drawing,
her braid's
that's
amazing.
the name, and so forth. The walls are either wallpapered or painted in lighter colors, chiefly yellows and greens.
The most irritating
The
of
room
colors.
usually contains a number of cushioned chairs, small tables with statuettes, and a table piano in a corner.
Okay. Alright, so we got that. It's not time for tea yet. Dark World Rabbit, the new stream port of Cluedo looks awesome, but has pay-to-win features ported over from the mobile version. They're working on fixing it so you can search for games where the pay-to-win part is not allowed. That's cool. So, okay, we've got the clues from over here. We got these. Nothing happens. We have the clues over there. There's not some crazy... Just want to make sure we're not missing something. I feel like last time I couldn't get the tea time to trigger either, and I'm not really sure why. I don't remember. Oh, Jen, it's always time for tea. Well, definitely time for biscuits, that's for sure. Let's see. I went to the first barbecue of the season, really, and I felt like summer then. I'm like, speaking of food, I'm like, I'm having chicken and it's outside. And there's a barbecue thing going. Now it's summer. All right. Is there something I missed in here? I don't think so. I just want it to be we got these already. I love how they show you the parts they want you to click on, but then they won't. They're like, oh, nothing happens now, or oh, do we have William on here, by the way? No. I wonder if we can go upstairs or if it won't let us. Because when you play on the levels, like when I was playing on bronze level, it you can't go upstairs until you re-put together the house. So I had to play through tea time and everything else before. It's interesting. It didn't even ask me if I had played before. It just assumed that I hadn't. All right, let's go upstairs. Really long, narrow stairway. I have to walk it all the way up. Thank you for being a friend, FGC Soundwave. FGC Soundwave is rating me with a party of 5. Thank you. Thank you for being a friend. I don't know why it's not playing my stuff. Probably will later, but thank you. Thank you. How you doing, FGC? Hey, back. I'm trying to figure out what the mystery is. I know what the mystery is. Who murdered William? We don't know. Okay. Bum. Okay. I think this tiger thing just seems so scandalous. Like, it's Victorian America. Oh, we can't hit that. Nothing happens yet because we haven't had tea yet. Oh, here's the other clue.
Oh, I'm sorry. You started
I'm just eavesdropping.
I shouldn't be reading this, I know, but I couldn't help myself.
I mean snooping.
I found it in the secret compartment in the back of the cabinet while cleaning. It's a love letter from Harriet Richmond to William Slater. She passed away 10 years ago. Charles threatened to poison himself for years, but never found.
You have a good one too.
One thing is sure, she did not marry Charles Richmond out of love.
Yeah, she proposed to William, who was Charles's sister's fiance, and that was Charles's girlfriend, kind of. Girlfriend.
The master's bedroom. Obviously, the most important element in this room is the bed.
Well, yeah, you
Although
want
at
to
the
sleep.
beginning of the Victorian era, 4 poster beds were the norm. By the 1860s, fashion favored the French bed.
Why did they need some
Large
sort of
metal
huge
bed
thing
without
over
any
their bed?
posts, but with a metal pole jutting from the wall above, over which a length of fabric was draped.
For what reason?
As the century wore on, metal beds became more and more popular. Note how the light fixture is wrapped in a thin white length of fabric. Such bagging of lights was to prevent insects to fly into the
Yeah, but then it's
fixture
a
and
fire
die there,
hazard, right?
leaving unsightly
If you got a
speck.
bunch of fabric on there and you light it and it lights up, It's just gonna start a fire. That's weird. You're weird, Victorian times. You're weird. Alright, let's go. I guess leave here. So I think what it's doing, which is interesting, is there's two sets of clues. There's pre-tea time clues and post-tea time clues. And the way it did before, I only solved some of the mysteries. It's not really set up to play on the lowest level and then play all the way up through. So I think I have to collect all the clues for pre-tea time, and then post-tea time will be the second half of the mystery. Okay, wait till it's... Okay, see, that's a post-tea time clue. I can't... Our FMV video, I can't watch that until... Ooh. I found some clues! I love how the clues are just typed out on a typewriter. Someone's just typing them up. Okay, Miss Elizabeth Richmond. Okay, so she's the lady who owns the house now.
She always has to have it her way.
Okay.
And when she doesn't, she threatens to cut me out of her will. Now she wants James out of my life. I could not bear for him to leave me.
She didn't say James out of your life.
Oh, I wish Wendy would just disappear.
Okay, you're kind of a jerk. She's basically a 40-year-old who's acting like a 19-year-old. And also, it's 1920s. All your aunt said was she doesn't want you sleeping in the same room in her house, which is, I think, more progressive than the norm back then. So I wouldn't get too worked up. Wallpaper.
Widespread use of wallpaper started in the latter half of the 19th century.
What a great way to put lead in your walls.
When industrialization made possible the manufacturing of high-quality wallpaper at an affordable price. By the end of the century, it was one of the most popular methods of home decoration for family houses. By modern standards, most Victorian wallpaper patterns are rather gaudy. They positively overflow with wreaths, leaves, and floral designs.
And they had picture frames on there and knickknacks.
Often used are architectural paper, printed to represent elements such as balustrades and columns, and scenic paper, printed to depict landscape, historical, or mythological scenes.
Now we know all about wallpaper. We're prepared to solve this mystery. Alright, so we got that. Woo! Alright. Can we get into this door? Stop. I don't want to go in this room. Navigation is a little bit touchy. There's another hallway down here. Oh my gosh, how claustrophobic it is to walk down this tiny hallway and be like, I don't want to fall over and die, it's fine. Oh, here's the lanterns. This is what I remember about her brother. He's like really into moving pictures. Here we go. Look at that tiny not real door. Okay, that's post tea time. Whee!
Why couldn't she budge? You see my old magic lantern? I used to put on shows for the entire family.
Yep.
Harriet hated it.
They were terrible.
She wanted me to have a real job. Well, I could have if only Wendy had let me use some of Father's money to finance my film.
Oh.
I would have been up there with Méliès and Chaplin.
Really? I don't think you would have. I think that you think you would have because it never worked out, but... So Harriet didn't like his movies. I love he's like, my family liked my films. That means I would have been famous. I could have been a contender. Oops, clues. Found some more clues. Let's look at what our notebook looks like. A bunch of jumbled mess. Okay. There we go. Wendy Richmond. Dining room. Miss Elizabeth Richmond. Harriet Johnson's the one who married Wendy Richmond's brother and died 10 years ago. I have to remind myself who these people are, or it's just going to be nuts. It's going to be like random person, random person. Okay. Here we go. It's a lot of walking around things. Boop. So weird, like, how does as a human go around this corner? I can't. Alright, that seems like a very tiny bed. Oh, clues? I found some more clues, and there's another clue.
I just had the darndest dream last night. It was William trying to tell me something.
I've been murdered!
He showed me a cup of tea and warned me about the past spilling into the present.
I've been murdered!
And when I woke up, I could swear I saw him standing right in front of me, right there.
No, she didn't pick up the message.
Oh, it was probably my dream spilling into reality.
She's trying to send messages. He's trying to send her messages, and she's not getting it. All right, what is this? Are we another bedroom film? The bedroom. You know, the place where you sleep. In Victorian times, they decided they liked bedrooms. Have we talked about bedrooms yet? Oh, is it going to be fireplace? It's going to be fireplaces.
The fireplace.
Yes.
All major rooms have their own fireplace. It is built into the wall and closed by 2 metal doors, decorated with wreaths and leaves designs. The mantel is often made of oak, with columns on each side and a large rectangular mirror in the uppermost panel.
We're solving the mystery.
The mantelpiece.
I like how they have, I can't point to it with my cursor, but up in the right-hand corner,
or photographs,
they have a little campfire.
Flowers, miniature clocks, statuettes, and other decorative
Also
objects.
known as clutter or junk.
Victorians often put dried flowers and clocks under a globe, as can be seen in this famous illustration.
They often
by
put
Sir
dried
John
flowers by the
Coulter,
fireplace because they
Rose
liked
arrows
for their houses to
through the
catch on
looking
fire.
glass.
Everything is a fire hazard. Do we already get these clues? No, we already got those clues. We already... What's behind... Oh, that's the doorknob. Like, what's behind the door? How you doing, Morwen? Boom, boom. Oh, you're on the way home from the Han Solo movie. I saw that movie. Oops, we're going to... What did you think of it? Can we go in this room? Are you taking your dad to that for Father's Day? Fun. I heard that movie cost $300 million to make because they basically had to shoot it twice. Okay, this is a door. I want to be able to get in. Can I get into this door? Are you saying no, I can't get into this door? Do I have to turn this way? It's definitely a fun watch. But yeah, I don't know. I think there's some places where they made... I'm not going to spoil it for anybody, but I can tell where they kind of had to cut things. Alright, let's go to the attic, I guess. It's the only... We can't get to this other door. We've never been to the attic, guys. This is new places. What are you doing? We're going to the attic. We're going to the attic. Well, neither was Rogue One. I liked Rogue One. I kind of liked how sad it was, to be honest. No. Oh, we're going up the attic, guys. We might actually meet the ghost. Oh crap, don't creep me out, game. I'm not doing this. It's doing it. The game is doing it. I don't like how it's kind of pulling me around. Great. Andrew says, here we go. Ain't afraid of no ghost. It doesn't help that there's a bunch of little toys up here. That's after tea time. Oy. Oh, there it is. The tiniest little clues.
This lad is up to no good, I can tell you. Elizabeth must come to her senses, or I will have to act. He's only after her money.
Well, she's right, but still.
Well, if she won't leave him, she won't get the money, and you can wager he will leave her as soon as the will is changed.
Yeah, that's kind of true. Only one jump scare in the entire game. Well, the voice that they use, like, one day, that's very creepy. I mean, she's not wrong about her niece's fiance. He is kind of a slime ball. I love how we're up in Maria's room and we don't need to ask Maria for permission to do anything. It's all fine. Let's walk through Maria's room. And also the fact that the fiance is up here with Maria is kind of creepy too. It's like, I don't really want your guests in my space when I'm working. I work for you. I should have my own space. Oh, clues. Let's organize these a little bit. Okay. To satisfy a sadistic urge, to avenge unrequited love. All right. I have a feeling that... Oops, that's after tea. My guess is it's the brother's fiance who is in love with the sister's fiance who rejected him. Or her. He rejected her.
So
you're in my room.
you're wandering up here even? To check up on the ghosts, maybe? Carry on. I'll leave you to your investigation while I go down to the kitchen to prepare the tea.
Oh, she's going down to the kitchen to prepare the tea. To protect the world from devastation. Okay, there's another after tea time. Okay, let's see if there's another little square. It's like the attic. The most miserable place to stay. It's 1,000 degrees in summer. Only slightly less above freezing in winter. Enjoy. Alright. There's another room in here. I don't see a little square, so they must not want to talk about the attic in this room. Alright, to our right's another room. Let's see if they let us go there. Stop! Walking too far! Walking too far, robot. Don't hit your head on those joists. What is this? Oh boy. This is a miserable little half room. There's nothing in here. Oh, there's some clues. I found some clues, and there's a little square. Is this where they talk about the attic? The turret.
Astronomy attracted its share of Victorian amateurs, since all that was needed was money to buy a home telescope. Many members of the upper classes improvised themselves astronomers, and night after night, in the turret of their mansion, they would scan the sky for unknown celestial bodies and evidence of life on the moon and on Mars. Unearthly life was a hugely popular subject during the Victorian
Really?
era. Even Percival Lowell, the celebrated American astronomer, speculated that the lines on the surface of Mars were canals, part of an irrigation system designed by an ancient extraterrestrial race. Lowell later redeemed himself by paving the way for the discovery of the planet Pluto.
Which is now no longer a planet. Sorry. Pluto is not a planet anymore, considered. There's a really good book And I forget the exact title, but it's basically the guy's like, I didn't intend to make Pluto not a planet. And it's a really cool thing about this astronomer who is looking for heavenly bodies in the Kuiper Belt. Get your facts straight, Games, says Andrew. And that's what happened. So he found some celestial bodies in the asteroid belt that are bigger than Pluto, that could be like that orbit and could be considered planets, and they'd never been seen before, and he wanted them considered planets because he discovered them. But what they did was, instead they said, well, they're not a planet and neither is Pluto, which kind of stinks. Can I go in there? Nope. Can I go this way? So the book was really good because it talks about like all the things he'd do to kind of find these things, and how long he suspected they were there. I think it's like 2 different heavenly bodies, and he was like really excited. He did all this math, and he went to all these different telescopes because telescope time is at a premium, and all this stuff he did. And in the end, they're like, oh well, your heavenly bodies aren't planets, and neither is Pluto. The end. But it was a really, I mean, there's more in the book than that, but it was a really funny book. Because people kind of got mad at him that Pluto wasn't a planet. He's like, that was not my plan. My plan was just to prove that there were other planets we hadn't seen in our solar system, which is kind of weird to think about. Here we go. All the way downstairs. Now we have to go in the basement. Fun. See, one of those mechanics like on the new Mist where you can just click through, like click, 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 instead of doing the slow walk everywhere you go. I wonder if this game was... when did Mist come out? Was this game contemporary to Mist? Mist. It's fine, I know how to speak. Nope. Nope. That plant looks like it's made out of clay. Let's go into the kitchen to bother the maid some more. Okay, where's the door to the basement? Is that here? It makes sense if this was the door out back. Nope. Is this the basement door? Nope. Oh, great. It's going to be this awkward spot. Okay, stand here and spin. You spin me right round, baby, right round. I'm going to spin. 12! 12 for all your worth, Avatar! Is it the basement? They say something with a basement. There we go. So that's ridiculous. You know what? If you didn't know there was if they hadn't mentioned a basement earlier, this is ridiculous. It'd be so hard to get in there to find it and not just think it's a door. Oh, those potatoes are cold. Potatoes are cold. Oh boy, the ceiling's really low. They're like, the servants are fine.
What are you doing here, sneaking around in Father's workroom? What's that you're holding? I remember that toy from long ago. Wait a minute. Let me look at your face again.
Let me look at your face again? That's weird. Eesh. Is it the wine? Let's go find the wine, guys. So to wait for our vision support, we have to wait for it to be fully rendered. Drop it? I said drop it. None of the wine is labeled, which must make wine tasting time interesting. All right, here we go. Ba-ba, ba, ba-ba. I found some clues. Oh boy. Getting drunk on unlabeled wine.
It's you. Well, you caught me. Please don't tell Father. He gets very angry when he knows I've had a drink.
Because you're a drunk.
He hurts me. You know what's ironic? I started to drink because he hurt me, telling me I would grow up to be unfaithful and cold to him like Mom.
Oh gosh.
Well,
hey Alice!
sometimes the ones you hurt can hurt you back.
Okay, that's creepy. Their relationship's suddenly extremely...
Come and join us in the dining room for tea.
Well, here we go.
I've just come back from my walk. It's a beautiful day outside. I'll bring Elizabeth's cup.
She does have... Everyone has a lot of issues in this game, Alice.
Good. Hot tea. I must find Wendy.
No Fez.
Where is Wendy? I must speak to her.
James is always so thoughtful. But I won't need two.
What am I doing with two cups?
I don't know. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, it is.
Where is everyone?
No, it's the real room I'm in. All my bookshelves are pixelated.
A nice afternoon break from gardening.
Oh God, what happened to Frederick?
Uh-oh, the gardener's dead.
He's dead.
Alice says, I love those dinner parties where people get sloppy 3 glasses of wine and start making passive-aggressive comments about their spouses. Fun. That's not a real bookcase, no. Freddy's dead. Oh, Ryu Naru. See, Bagel had to go back and figure out what their old name was. So, the gardener's dead, although I doubt the gardener was the target. So now... Actually, let me see. Make sure all my stuff is... Oh, goodness. Look at this. All messed up. To eliminate a love rival. Okay, here we go. The one lady took 1 cup and came back for 2. Yes, Morin, because her fiance brought her a cup. So, I think her name's... Let's see... Elizabeth, because Wendy is the aunt. Elizabeth's fiance brought her a cup of tea. Okay. Alright. Already took these. Alright, so let's watch these all mean the post-tea.
Who would want to
Nobody.
kill Frederick?
No one, I guess. Unless he drank a cup which was meant for someone else.
Who? There was only 1 cup left, and I drank just before he did. Could it have been meant for me?
Probably is, Elliot.
Oh dear. Oh dear, I need to sit down.
Oh, someone was trying to kill her, and it's probably Wendy, because she's a jerk. Not Wendy, whatever her name is, Elizabeth. Oh, you found me through Alice hosting me? That's cool. This is why I love hosts, because you find new people all the time. You're pretty sure my camera background looks more realistic? I did this myself. It's shake and bake, and I helped. Alright, so somebody possibly was trying to kill Wendy, although maybe they were trying to kill somebody else. I don't know. Retro gaming something like 2 years ago. Pre-rendered. Yeah, Elliot, I'm trying to think. I don't know if you came through Shrimpy Doodle. I feel like maybe you came through Shrimpy's channel, but maybe not. Maybe I am incorrect.
I remember the pink color on William's body as if it was yesterday. Frederick's body had the same color. So it must be the same poison that killed them both. Well, unless someone else here has cyanide handy, it can only come from the flask I stole when William died. And that second cup, I placed mine on the staircase and was offered one by James, I remember. When I realized I had two, I had brought one back to the kitchen, but which one?
Uh-oh. So he's trying to figure out who poisoned who. Oh, Alice! Jen was one of the first people I was too nervous about ever chatting to when I first joined Twitch. We're just all regular people. Elliot, I had been following you long before. I was surprised Shrimpy knew of you as well. Oh yeah, such a small world. Rusalka, yeah, she's awesome. Maybe it was through Nintendo then, Elliot? That's the fun thing about Twitch is just the way people connect, like the way the channels, like people host other people. You get brave to stream because you watch someone else and you're like, I think I can do that. It's really cool. All right, so I think I missed something with this because you guys were so... Does the name Jutely sound familiar? No. But, you know, I could be wrong. Let me watch this again. So he's saying...
I remember the pink color on William's body as if it was yesterday.
Someone got a hold of cyanide.
Frederick's body had the same color. So it must be the same poison that killed them both. Well, unless someone else here has cyanide handy, it can only come from the flask I stole when William died. And that second cup, I placed mine on the staircase and was offered one by James, I remember. When I realized I had two, I had brought one back to the kitchen, but...
So James might have been trying to poison him. James is his daughter's fiance who's a jerk. So that might be a possibility. Oh, guys, Masolka made me... Because she's also playtest... Like, there's a lot of people that are playtesting this game. I think probably a chemist is too. But I really, really... Lamplight City, I'm playtesting it right now, and it's almost finished. Like, they're just looking for little glitches and stuff, and it's a super, super fun game. This is either being hosted by or guest streaming on Conglomeration channel. I think it was like 2015 or so. I must have been hosted because the only guest streaming I've ever done is Nintendo. That's the only time I've ever been on a different channel. Is there still this thing called Lorna Baines? Yeah, I think so. I don't know if she's still working on it or not. I haven't seen any updates in a long time on her Twitter. She was working on it, and then she, I think she went to England for like, I don't know, a certain period of time. And then she was back in Australia after a certain period of time. So I don't know. But she used to put up... I like following developers because you kind of see some really... It's interesting to see like what they're doing. Okay, so let's figure out... Oops. Let's see. I think there was a teacup in here too. Okay, smoking room. So we're trying to figure out who haunts Richmond Manor. That's actually William, but I'm not seeing William's name in here. So William's the one who's haunting the mansion. He's Wendy's fiance that they said was committed suicide but was murdered. I don't know who the real target of the poison tea was. Where was the poison taken from? It was taken from the flask, but I don't know if that's on here yet. I think I met Grundon Slav and Wadjet. I say these names sometimes. I'm like, I read it fine, but I'm like, I don't know. Through her. Well, I love the Blackwell series. Those are really good games. And I haven't played any. Like, this is the first Grendislav I've played game. Okay, keep someone from leaving. Alright, so I don't see... We know who's... we know the poison was taken from the flask, but I don't see the flask. I don't know why the second murder was committed. Who killed the person who became a ghost? I don't know. Why was the first murder committed? I don't know that either. Alright, so let's see if we can find... It shouldn't be surprising, but I love the fact that point and clicks are kind of... That there's a lot of indie games that kind of follow that format. Yeah, it's really... The market's... Because Steam really opened it up for people to do their own game. Like, to not have to be a big company to sell your games.
No. I did not try to poison you. This is the first time I've come upstairs since this morning. Anyway, I'm glad to know you've decided not to talk. You will get your share when the time comes.
That was creepy. Can we get in here? Can we get into the secret? He's like, I'm going to reveal that I'm an evil person while you're standing in your room. She said there's a secret thing back there. Can we get into it? What was that? That was different. It wasn't that. What's that? Oh, this just moves stuff. She said there was a secret panel on this thing. Can we hit it? We can't hit it. Boo. Now, Alice, I think we bumped into each other, I think before even streaming on Hippo's channel, I think. Okay, we're already in here. We weren't already in here. There's a lot of shady characters. There we go. Here we go. Another cup.
Who would want to kill
You,
Wendy?
but, you know, who's count?
I know I thought about it, of course, because of the way she treats us all. But to go out and do it? That would take years of frustration slowly seeping and...
Like you.
Could Father have done it? I know they fought about the money again yesterday and about that ghost.
And about the ghost. Alice says, yeah, I was basically just visiting all the streams you hosted. Well, I'm glad that you discovered Hippo, I guess, through me, because Hippo's great. Bagel, I wonder if the actors were told to act a little off. I think they're community theater actors, and I think they maybe are just general a little off. They're all sort of supposed to be tortured souls, I guess, in a way. I don't think her dad murdered him. I think that someone's trying to set up her dad for the murder.
Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant.
And a friend. Thank you for being a friend, Skadavi. Thank you for the host. Alice says they are actors. And then, oh yeah, Hippo is great. Hippo is great. I really want to get the, I've never played the Wayne's World game, but it's on his list and I'm voting it up because I think it'd be fun to play. Fun to watch him play anyway. Although I probably would like to play it. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. Sometimes it's fun to watch somebody else get frustrated at the game. And it not be me. Yes, Wayne's World adventure game. I've heard it's somewhat terrible, but it sounds fun. I actually see several GIFs from that game used by people who like retro gaming, so it makes me think the art might be really cool, which I will enjoy. Alright, what does he have to say for himself, murdering brother?
It's gone.
Cyanide
It's gone.
flask.
Someone stole the flask from this
Does
room just
cyanide go
before tea
bad?
time. But who could it have been? Not James. He was downstairs all afternoon. Even went out for a walk. But all the others were up here at one time or another. Who was it? Who?
Bagel says if you like a game where the last third is an unmappable sewer makes no sense geographically, you'll love Wayne's World. See, that would be a fun game to watch Hippo stream. I'm not saying I want to do it, but it would be fun to watch Hippo stream that part. It's sad they did that rather than just doing a really fun playable version of that game. Yeah, I hate when they do stuff like that, when they get lazy with it. It's like, just spend a little time and come up with something a little more clever. Yeah, my maps are pretty pathetic. You've seen my maps. Jeez, Elliot. Wow, Elliot says, I have an official date for around the time I started following you. You're playing Goblins on October 2015. Oh my gosh, I've been streaming that long? That's crazy. I haven't played Sam & Max either, so it's good, Alice. That sounds awesome. All right, what's over here? Wait, where am I? It's already in this room? Which room am I supposed to be going in? No, this is her room. This is a different room. Indiana Jones. LucasArts one. Okay, that's previous. Where's the teacup? Here we go.
What if Miss Richmond had really been the target of that awful murder?
He likes the bacon!
I couldn't bear to see her die. I suspect that ghost I've been seeing of late has something to do with the poison. Could it be some sort of revenge?
Revenge for what?
If so, for
well,
what?
You're supposed to answer that question. How you doing, likes the bacon? That's so funny. I really haven't... Isn't there one more Goblins game? Or have I played them all? There's like one that came out in like the 2000s that I don't know if I played. Gosh, that was such a good series of games. The last one I played was really tough, but really fun. I played 3 of them. Isn't there a 4th one that came out in the aughts that I did not play? See how hard it is to get in the attic? It's like, figure out how to get up here. Hey, awkward! Oh, Alice, Goblins is fun. I do not like that every time I come up here, it's like, Wendy, I'm trapped in the closet. Wendy, You're gonna get frustrated with the Goblins games, Alice, but they're fun. The first one's sort of like each scene is a puzzle, and you can't move on until you've solved the puzzle. And the different goblins do different things. The second one has more of a story narrative, like even more of one, and the third one has even more of a story to it. And they're just fun. They're different than other games I've played, and the characters are really cute, and the music and sound effects are fun. Some of the puzzles can be a little frustrating, but they're always like funny and silly, and I enjoyed that a lot. Okay, that's the one from earlier. There's the tea time one. It's William.
You? I remember you, even though it was so long ago. You're the one who caused all this trouble. Had you not been there, none of this would have been necessary. So stop pointing at me, sir, because you're the guilty one.
Hey, Chitterman. Alice says, I hate when ghosts just point right at my face without saying anything. It's FMV, likes the bacon. So, okay, so that was William. William was Wendy's fiance, and he died of cyanide poisoning. How you doing, Cheddarman? It's dramatic. So I'm good. Okay, this is what they mentioned. This guy one time. Him and his sister were taken in by Wendy and Wendy's family It's like Peter Pan and the Lost Boys. But I don't know if it's him or not, but I think maybe he is one of those children. So it's interesting. I'm doing great. I get to play the FMV part of this game and solve the mystery of who murdered Wednesday's fiance. So that's really cool. I'm enjoying that. How are you doing, Cheddar Man? Yeah, okay. I just realized I've been streaming since at least 2015, and I was like, what? How did that happen?
Do you really think I was the target, Peg? It seems almost impossible that someone would hate me so much.
Everybody hates you, Wendy.
Do you remember when I used to brush your hair and tell you all my secrets? It seems so far away now. I guess I grew more distant with time.
Wait a minute. Ellie says, weird connection here. You said Wednesday made me think of American Gods, and now I'm curious what Good Omens is supposed to air. Yeah, I'm actually excited about that. I'm excited about Good Omens coming out. Okay, so when I was putting together the puzzle, this is what's interesting. A video came up. It does not mention in the house, but she had, when her dad brought two siblings in their home, did she make the other sibling a maid? That sucks. She made her into a maid? So, like, she came to live in her house as, like, a foundling, and now she's the maid? Oh, French toast is the best, Alice. I love French toast. Made a maid. Yeah, French toast is a great snack. Cool likes the bacon. See, I like to get those, like, Italian artisan loaves and slice it up, like, thick. Okay. So, the maid isn't just the maid. The maid was, like, a foundling. I don't know if that's the right term, but not this room. Where's the other room that's hard to get into? There's another room that I'm like, what is this room? And it was super difficult to get into. It might be this one. So maybe the brother came back and he's trying to get the family's money because he's bitter about the fact that his sister's the maid. And now William's like, that's who poisoned me? Okay, can we get... Some of these clues are hard to find. Alice says, why am I remembering a movie where a rich socialite magically becomes erased from her family's history, so she gets a job as a maid and eats a bunch of powdered donuts at the interview? I don't know, but that sounds like a great movie. Write that script. Should we call French fries and they're actually Belgian? They should be called Belgian fries. Alright. There's no T symbol in here. There's just this thing and this thing in the tower. The Tower of Terror. Yeah, you can look 360 degrees. Sort of looks like a realtor's take a virtual tour of this home. Actually, I think that clock's a Puzz 3D thing right here too, which is funny. Let's look. Yeah, look, it's a puzzle. It's a Puzz 3D puzzle. Ha 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 ha. Oops, what's this? Timepieces.
Few objects are quite as representative of the Victorian era as the Victorian clock. Coming in a multitude of solidly carved forms made
Victorians
of
love their
walnut,
knickknacks.
oak, or mahogany.
And patty wax.
Precisely crafted
Give a
clocks
dog a bone.
chimed, pinged, and gonged on the hour all across the empire. There were wall clocks for the writing room, shelf clocks for the bedroom and kitchen, and
You could never have
imposing
too many
grandfather
clocks.
clocks in the hallway.
I wonder if they complained how
Victorian
stressful their
clocks
life was
announced
because
the
they
hour
were
with
constantly
a
aware of the
simple
time.
chime, or a complex rendition of the God Save the Queen. Even the telling of time was a patriotic act to a subject of the crown.
Cuckoo clocks are nice unless they're crowing at midnight, and then it's just either creepy or annoying. You're never prepared for the weird Chopin arrangements. Elliot said, "Thank you for making that pun joke run without us needing to type it." Andrew said, "I'm told we used to have a cat clock. Oh, is the one with the eyes go back and forth? Like, man, that hurts to do." Okay, let me over here. Yes, like from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Didn't Honey, I Shrunk the Kids have a Felix the Cat clock?
Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant.
You for being a friend. Hey, Bisque, how you doing? Doctor Who emotes. Now I finally recognize them. I didn't recognize them last time, Bisque. Those are Doctor Who emotes. Tom Baker. I could not recognize him before because he was too tiny. There is Cheddar Man. There's also one of those clocks in Back to the Future in the opening. Yes. Those were like an 80s clock that no one... I have no idea where you could buy it, but everybody had them, apparently, in California on sets. Oh, I'm sorry, Elliot. Hal said, "You guys stop mentioning awesome movies that are obviously binge this weekend." Made to Order was the movie? Really, Skidavy? Who started Made to Order? Oh, I'm thinking Made in Manhattan. Made in Manhattan's the one where tabloids kept putting Jennifer Lopez is cheating, and they were showing literally shots from Maid from Manhattan when she's wearing her maid outfit. It's not too bad. You just click on it and wait. It's not all that different from the early Mist format. You just click. What was that Cinderella movie that starred Jennifer Grey? It was taking place in the 80s, and everyone ended up looking like Madonna at the end. Ali Sheedy was so great. Brat Pack movies. We'll just start naming Pretty in the Pink. I do not like 16 Candles, and I never have. I have tried to watch it several times, and I always hate it. But Pretty in Pink I always loved. And somewhere around there, there's gotta be somewhere. Originally, Pretty in Pink ended up with Ducky being the one she fell in love with, but when they tested it, of course, everyone was in love with Andrew McCarthy, so they cut that out, and they made her get together with Andrew McCarthy. That made no sense. Like, Andrew McCarthy, I'm like, literally, he was ashamed of her so much that he took her to a barn on one of their dates. Oh, Bisque, if the shoe fits! Andrew Ray Desperately Seeking Suzanne actually had Madonna in it. If the Shoe Fits did not. Yes, If the Shoe Fits! Pre-nose job, Jennifer Grey. Why did she get a nose job? Oh my gosh. Hey, Nate's Not Great. Oh my gosh, how can you even find If the Shoe Fits? I don't remember much. I watched the movie as such a little kid. I just remember, like, they all ended up looking like Madonna. Like, there's a lot of lace. Elliot said her claim was deviated septum. Yeah, but they usually don't cut off the lower third of your nose when you have a deviated septum. You know? Like, usually, maybe your nose gets straightened or it's not crooked anymore. But, like, usually they don't cut off. Like, now her nose Oh, have you guys ever seen the MST3K with the clones? Clonus horror, and the love interest, her nose like doesn't even exist. It's like a button. That's what it looks like. Yeah, if the shoe fits, man. Now I haven't seen that movie probably since it was on TV in the 80s. That's why she did it twice, says Ellie. Oh, look. I don't think I hit this before. The wine cellar.
The presence of a wine cellar in an American
Not the
house
beer
of
cellar?
the 1920s was a serious criminal offense. At midnight, on Friday, January 16, 1920, the 18th Amendment to the Constitution was enacted, and a nationwide ban on all drinking alcohol went into effect. This
We're
was
learning
the start
about
of
the Prohibition.
13-year
Hey,
period
Retrograde
called the
Tom!
Prohibition.
Retrograde Tom says I sensed a
Within 2
Puzz.
Truckloads of illegal alcohol
Literally
started
a Puzz
pouring
3D.
across the largely unguarded borders with Canada and Mexico. And within 6 months, thousands of covert drinking establishments called speakeasies
There you
opened.
go.
The Prohibition created a huge
I'm no
demand
camel,
for
I
liquor,
want beer.
which made the fortune of
Oh,
less
boy.
scrupulous individuals, such as gangsters Al Capone and Lucky Luciano.
So, if this is the 1920s, this should not be down here, is basically what they're saying. It used to be literally a puzzle. It was. I had to do a 3D puzzle to get to the FMV mystery goodness. So basically they're telling us this wine cellar shouldn't be here, which is probably why all the wine's unlabeled. There we go. I'm doing great. Neat's not great. Al said I had the shoe, if the shoe fits, recorded from TV and VHS, and I watch it almost every week after school. There you go. All right, let me see if I can find another clue in here. Here we go. That's the first clue. Did we get these before? Nothing happens. Okay. We're trying to find... Beep. Is there something with a teacup on it that we can hit? Here we are in the secret wine cellar they're not supposed to have. You've never seen it, Cheddar Man? See, you missed on that. Was it made for TV movie, wasn't it, Alice? It wasn't a, it wasn't like a theatrical release. But I love Ali Sheedy. I don't think Ali Sheedy's in it. I think Jennifer Grey's in it. Oh, here we go.
At least we know now that no one will be told. As long as there is the hope that we will pay up once this is all over. Hey, do you mind? This is a
Having in the
private
wine cellar?
conversation.
Oh boy. Elliot said Ali Sheedy played a great psychopath in Psych. Ali Sheedy was in Made to Order. Okay, there we go. Well, now it makes me want to watch Made to Order. What's back here? Can we go in here? Can we go in here? Can we go in here? This feels like 7 degrees from... Oh, did we get this last time? I found some clues! This feels like 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon. Except it's 7 degrees to Ali Sheedy. Alright. To satisfy a sadistic urge. Okay, to keep someone from leaving. Oh boy, now they're all to inherit prematurely. The cellar. Okay. We still don't have all of them because I'm still missing William. Do you guys see William anywhere? Puzz 3D is the most generic name ever. It's Puzz 3D Victorian Mansion. There's also Puzz 3D Orient Express. Puzz 3D something else, something else. No, I don't have William yet. William is the one who was killed. He's the one who haunts the Richmond the mansion, but I can't find him in here. Alright. Who haunts? Second murder committed. Who killed the person who became a ghost? Alright, I don't know. Alright, we're going to have to see. When is Tom going to do a real Puzz with Puzz 3D? I only played it once a week, and it was very close to making me pull my hair out, so... Yeah, Psych is one of those shows I always heard about and I never watched, and then it was on Netflix for a while. I'm like, I had it on my list. I'm like, I'll watch this, and then I just never did. Okay, what's over here? There's gotta be...
What are you doing here, sneaking around in Father's workroom? What's that you're holding? I remember that toy from long ago. Wait a minute. Let me look at your face again.
I think these two kids are the kids. These two people are the kids. Monk was a good show, but I was bummed when they traded out the girl that his co-star, even though it was the girl from Two Guys, a Girl in a Pizza Place, which is a very underrated sitcom with Ryan Reynolds in it, of all people, that should not have been canceled, in my opinion. No, not just Ryan Reynolds. It had Ryan Reynolds and crap. What's the other guy's name? He's from Firefly. He plays the captain in Firefly. What's his name? Had Ryan Reynolds, the captain from Firefly, and was really a good, funny show. And the girl from Monk, the second lady, Natalie for life. She was kicked off for demanding a higher pay. She should have gotten a higher pay. She's part of what made that show so great. Nathan Fillion. Yeah, Nathan Fillion's in it for like seasons and seasons. And, oh my gosh, just such a great... I have it on... Actually, someone burned it for me on like DVDs a long time ago because it used to come on the Oxygen network and they knew I loved the show, so they burned it for me. So I have all the seasons. I haven't watched it in a long time. Oh, they need... It's not on any streaming services, and it's not on DVD. And if you guys haven't watched it, it's really good. Should have never been canceled. So great. Oh my gosh.
This is the famous Richmond puzzle. The brain teaser that captivated a generation and made the Richmond family's fortune. Take the pieces, rotate them, flip them, and assemble them to form a simple block. But know that they must be put together in a specific order. Two Guys, a Girl in a Pizza Place,
yes.
Start down the wrong path, and you will never succeed.
Okay, I need to say this again.
This is the famous Richmond puzzle. The brain teaser that captivated a generation and made the Richmond family's fortune. Take the pieces, rotate them, flip them, and assemble them to form a simple block. But know that they must be put together in a specific order. Start down the wrong path.
Great.
And you will
so
never
basically
succeed.
They gave me a Victorian's Rubik's Cube to work. Yeah, it was Two Guys and a Girl after 2 seasons, but it was so good. Like, if you basically like Ryan Reynolds in anything, you'll love him in Two Guys and a Girl. It's so good. Well, this is already done for me here, but look. They're like, okay, let's do a Rubik's Cube for after you've done. Oh, look, these are attached. Oh, no. I don't even know what I'm building here. Oh, no. All right. Okay. Oh, boy. I'm going to assume this is going to go there. Oh, Andrew, basically, imagine Deadpool being a pre-med student, Andrew Ray. That's it. Imagine Wade as a pre-med student living with a guy who's an architect who works working at a pizza place. Then you'll enjoy it. It's really, oh my gosh, they did so many great things with that show. They're so funny. No. Yeah. Okay, let me pick this up. Are they seriously not letting me pick this up right now? Gosh, what's the last one I moved? They're not letting me. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds, he was, the first time I saw him as a kid, he was on this weird Canadian kids soap opera that I cannot remember of it. And he was like one of the youngest cast members. He was like 11 and he played the drums. And I watched it when I was like, I don't know, like 6 or 8 or something. My grandparents live in northern New York and they got some Canadian stations for some reason. It was on that. And it was like supposed to be, yes, 15. Oh my gosh. But he was like 12 on 15. And I think I was like 6. It was great. Even as like an 8-year-old or a 6-year-old, I thought this is a little over dramatic. Ryan Reynolds was also in an episode of X-Files. Okay, crap. It won't let me... Okay, I need to move the last one I moved out, but I don't remember which one that was. It's not letting me move any of the pieces, guys. Oh, boy. Really? Interesting. Okay. I never got into... I only watched it like once a year when I saw my grandparents, but, because we did not live near them. When I flip it, I just totally... Oh, boy. Oh, no. It had us watching Jim Henson's The Real Story of Jack and the Beanstalk, and it had a super young James Corden in it. It's so funny to see people. There was this show in New Jersey, this kids like show where these young actors would act out stories that kids wrote, and one of them was called The Blob. It was about someone chewing a bubble gum becoming the Blob, and I watched it as a kid in New Jersey. It was like on public television. And James, or what's his name? Oh my gosh. He was on Seinfeld. I cannot think of his name because I'm having a brain block. Oh my gosh. It was obviously not Seinfeld. And it wasn't Kramer. It was the other guy. You know who I'm talking about. The other guy. He was on that as like a young actor with hair. And when I saw Seinfeld for the first time, I totally remembered him. And then I had this nauseous memory of that episode, Jason Alexander, of the kids show where it was like the Blob, because they were, yeah, for some reason it made me nauseous. Yeah, he had hair back then. It was so weird. It was one of those weird moments where I was like, what? Okay, here we go. Okay, where are you supposed to go? Come here. They do this weird thing when you can't fit it. Oh, come on. I almost had it, by the way. See how there's suddenly 3 pieces when I flip it over? That's weird. Alice said, oh, Jen, I had the exact same disconnect. I was like, what? Okay, why is this not working? All right, so this has to go... Stop it. Look at this. Jerk. Okay, so... Wait, this goes down. Then this goes in. Then this goes up. I don't know if this is really as fascinating as they're making this out to be. Okay. Okay. Really? What's wrong? What's wrong? Okay, this can go up here and then this can go in there. Andrew Ray says, you want to get weirded out by seeing someone with hair? Check out an earlier Whose Line Is It Anyway, UK. You don't want to look what Colin looks like with hair? Colin Mockery. Oh, Baron Munchausen. That is definitely a movie that freaked me out as a kid. Because it's so, like... There's so many things that are weirdly hypersexualized, but are not specifically sexual, but it freaks you out as, like, a kid. You're like, I don't know what I'm watching. Like, Robin Williams, when he didn't have a head... and they were trying to catch the head with the headless body. Like, as a kid, I'm like, I don't know what's happening here, but this seems wrong. Yeah, exactly. Because you know something's going on, but you're not really sure what is going on. There we go. All right, can this go in? Oh, no. Oh, boy. Well, at least it's making me disassemble it at... Oh, boy. So literally the piece that has to go in first is this piece. Is that what they're telling me? This is... Oh, crap. Come on. Ah. Yes, Elliot, yes. It freaked me out as a kid. Why was that even remotely labeled a kid's movie? It doesn't make any sense to me. Ah, this is going. Also, we went to this, like, podunk... We'll just say podunk. Confidant. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend, Merlin Temple. Okay, Elliot. Ah, crap. No, that's not what I wanted to do. That is not what I wanted to do. Crap. Hi, Tasty Cupcake. Alright, now I have to look at Colin. He's got that Germac bounce back beautiful hair, guys. Oh, because of that image. Alright. Ah, come on. I can't believe they're like, you know what people would like at this point after they've already put together this 3D puzzle a billion times? You know what they would love? What are you doing? It's weird. It's not letting me... Alright, we're going to flip you. Just to confuse me more. Alright. Okay. So this has to go in first. Nope. Great. Now this one goes, and they have to go in the exact right order. So what's wrong here? Fair spots and hair is where it's at. It's impossible to achieve without, I don't know, genetics and Aquanet, I guess. Oh, come on. Oh, stay in there. The only way you can get that hair is if you're actively destroying the ozone layer. Actively, aggressively destroying the ozone layer. Oh, that's not going to work. Okay. Come on. Come on. Oh, this one first and then you? Oh, come on. Why wouldn't it go in there? I need the Farrah Fawcett spray. Ask Steve about it. That was one of my favorite parts of Stranger Things 2, when he's describing his hair secrets. It was so good. Steve has made the best bully turnaround, I think, in any, maybe not any movie, but I love that turnaround of, like, he's not that bad a guy. He just doesn't know what he's doing with his life. That was like, it was such a great scene. You have to remove these in the same order you put them down, so it's very... come on, why are you not letting me do this? Oh no, here, can someone tell Tasty what they have to do with the audio? You have to set it to like 480p or something, someone said. Yeah, it's the quality setting. Dark World Rabbit had to set their quality setting to like 480p to get the sound. They kept thinking there was no sound. It's been like an ongoing problem, though I'm not really sure why. See, why don't you stay in? Do you have to absolutely be first? No. Okay, this has to be... Okay, that won't work. I don't know, Alice. Like, there was a couple people... So Thursday night, it wasn't just Dark World Rabbit. It was a bunch of people complaining, and they had to do that same thing. So apparently stream has no audio on 360p. That's so weird. I don't understand. Like, I don't understand why it's a problem either. It's definitely... I have no control because I have no control over settings. Come on! Do you have to be last or something? Okay, this thing is irritating me. Can I turn it this way without turning it? Okay, good. If you sort of drag it and drop it and it goes. Like, it's hard to describe. But if it doesn't want to work, then it'll let you know by being annoying about it. Alright, where's the piece? I think it's... Is it this one? Where's the piece that didn't want to... Okay, so... See, now that one won't go in. So is it this way? No. It's that piece. So this one says it's going first, and then this piece going in. Okay. And then this piece is here, but we have to put this piece here. Oh, boo to you. Boo to you! I had it, and then I flipped it. Now I'm all kerfuddled. So this one here. This one here. Nope, I gotta move this one down. This one here. Okay, I got it, guys. I got it. Oh my gosh! Hey! Press the top of the closet door in the writing room to get a bonus to open a secret passage. Nice. Hang on, let me write this in. It's the top closet door writing room. I'm just making sure that I remember exactly what it says. Yeah, complain to Twitch support about it. I don't know what is going on. We did it! Okay, that was awesome. Do we get anything else? No. That's creepy. Can we crawl in through the ductwork? It sounds like they just reproduced the puzzle sliding sound multiple times for the clapping. There you go. Oh my gosh, that thing is creepy as heck. What is that? Is it a bear? What is this? I love you. It's just very... I did change my audio bitrate in OBS, Retrograde Tom. I had to because it was desyncing my audio for some reason. It wasn't my camera audio, well, not my camera, but not my microphone audio, but like my my game audio. So I lowered my bitrate, which seemed to help that. Teddy's wearing a goalie mask. Why? He's like, ah. There's such a fine line between cute and creepy in toys, and a lot of times it depends on the time of day. Look, here we go. It's holding a heart, but it's terrifying.
Oh, Father, I miss you every time I come down here. I have tried to follow your wishes, but it's been so hard. It's tearing Charles and me apart. Could he have tried to poison me, Father?
Papa, can you hear me?
Well, there are some things which are better left unknown.
So Tom says that's the problem. Okay, well, interesting. So Tom, have you had that problem where OBS desyncs the audio from the game so it's not right, and have you solved that? You're pretty sure you told Jen about the fixed chair, man. It's not your fault. It's OBS's fault for doing that and not fixing it. Alright, so now we gotta go. Sometimes it is on here because this is being run through a Windows emulator, so the audio can be a little bit choppy. That's just what happens. I don't know how to make it better. It's just like that the emulation of the Windows can't handle whatever, or something's not synced up. I don't know. So we've got to find the top closet door in the writing room. In the writing room... Which one's the writing room? This is the dining room. This is the smoking room. So many rooms. This is the kitchen, which is not nearly big enough for how many. This is the sitting room? I think. Is the writing room upstairs? I think it is. Cool, Tom. Oh, this is the odd thing. I hadn't been doing that until last month. Oh, the desyncing the audio, or the popping, or the no audio at 360. So many things have been going wrong now. It's okay. So let's go upstairs to the. Thank you for the follow, Workbreak TV Live. Tom says, I has desyncing audio from mic only, and you check something about audio timestamps in OBS. So you had desyncing audio from the mic? That's so weird. I just had desyncing audio just from the game, not the mic at all. Oh, Bisque, I hope you're asking someone else like Tom or Cheddarman, not me. Alright, so this is not the writing room. That's another bedroom. Where's the, oh, they're down here. This is such a claustrophobic house, guys. Like, the hallways are so small. Like, the way things are, it just feels like you're gonna get squished by the walls. Okay, I think the writing room's over here. Whee! And yeah, there's this weird closet. Is this really the writing room, though? This does not look like the writing room. I don't know what this room is. It might be the other room. No, it's this one. Sure enough. Hey, Goon Kid. How you doing? Oh, boy. No. We should not be doing this, guys. This seems very unsafe. Okay, what did that do for us? Oh. That is not how you descend the ladder. So wait, is this the door I can't get open? So, how is it a secret passage if there's a door to it right there? That doesn't seem very secret. Let me go. Where are we coming out at? So, okay. So I do know this. I think the poison was in that room. Yeah, it is very infuriating. I can't make the hallway walking any faster. It is what it is. And then also it's very difficult to kind of spin around. I think we're supposed to have enough to solve the mystery, but, is that what you call when you eat ramen time? Whee! Claustrophobic, faux painted hallways. Alright, so, but I don't even think technically this is the writing room. Well, maybe it is. It's got a desk. Where does this door, see, what I actually want to know is where this door goes. Does this go to a porch? What door is this? Chairman says, I'm charmed by the slow walking and new age music. It's so 90s multimedia. Alright. So it's this right here, right? It's this tiny little thing. Where are we coming out? Finish it tonight, Jen. I am! I'm putting this to bed tonight, but I want to see where this... See, what is that just rolled out of the way? Make the good kind of ramen, Cheddarman. Yeah, so it's not a secret passageway, guys, because that's a door behind you. Like, look, we came out of a door. We didn't come out of like a sliding panel in the wall. All right, let's go see if they think we can solve this. Nope. All right, so we've got to, let's see what we got here. So there's a couple different suspects. One is the maid, because I think she's sisters to the guy who I think is the poisoner, but I'm not entirely sure. I can't really remember. So here's you go. Who haunts Richmond Manor? Well, where's William? It's not Frederick the gardener. Okay, let's move this around a little bit. Is it buried under here somewhere? Oh no, we are going in circles. I did that on purpose, Mormon. I wanted to see where we came out at. Because it's not a secret passage if there's a big old door to it. This thing looks like an English assignment. It does. Okay. We don't have... How can I answer this? Did we miss some notes? Because it's William that's haunting it, but I don't see William on here. Unless they have him under Bill. Haha, it was Bill Clinton the whole time. Okay. I think the poison was taken from the writing room. Smoking room, dining room, lobby, kitchen, writing room. Okay, so it makes a little more room down here. Because that's where the brother had hidden it. After he found the flask. Now, why would he hide the flask? All right, let's look at something real quick. I wanna review. Oh boy, this is just. Why can't we just click on it and go? It sort of is an English assignment, to be honest. It'd be nice if you could just pull back and see like an outline of the different rooms and just click. It's like we can't go. What's that closet go to? We can't go to it. Oh wait, did we see the tea time one in here? Okay, and I believe last time, did we look in these drawers? It's doing that thing when it goes out of focus. Tacy says this house looks like it was built for people at the end of that Amagar Fall comic. I have no idea what that is, but I'm sure it looks like this. See, I think last time when we played this, we'd only done like the bronze level or the silver level, whatever. We could get in here, and I don't know how we did that. I don't even know what that is.
No, I did not try to poison you. This is the first time I've come upstairs since this morning. Anyway, I'm glad to know you've decided not to talk. You will get your share when the time comes.
See, here's where this makes sense. Alright, so follow me, guys. So, Wendy's the sole inheritor of her father's fortune. Her brother Charles didn't get a penny because his dad was awkward artwork. Missing William Slater clue? Yeah, I'm missing that. Which I don't know where I found that from. I found that one of my earlier times going through some of the rooms before I realized I had to jump to the highest level just to get to all the rooms. So, we've got a couple of players here and that are mysterious. We've got the brother's wife who didn't love him, the daughter who has a bad relationship with her dad. Then we've got the maid and the fiance to the niece. Now the fiance to the niece and the maid seem to know each other, and there's like a set of kids that were living with them because their parents died. Where? Oh yeah, I do actually want to know where it is. Awkward because I don't know. Did I just miss it? I'm to the point now where I've looked at these rooms so many times. So I think that I don't know who poisoned the first time. I think it might have been Henrietta, the brother's wife, who was bitter that he didn't love her or whatever. William didn't love her. And I think the second time it's the fiance, because I think that he wants Wendy to write the niece out of her will, and then the only person that's going to inherit is going to be the maid. You think I missed a clue paper in the drawing room? All right, let me go and see. I might have. So I think they're trying to make it so the maid inherits because she's not just a maid. Like, she lived in the house. Like, they kind of adopted her. Why Wendy made her a maid was just awful. Oh, child that we've raised as my sister, now I'm going to teach you how to be a maid. And you're going to be a maid now with no future. It just seems terrible. Ah, got your guitar restrung. That's good. Let me check here. I might have missed it. Some of it's... With some of these points, they don't... Okay, let's go in here first. We gotta go in here so I can look around here. You think... Maybe I thought I already clicked on it and I didn't. And I need to watch again because... Did I... No, I grabbed them down here. Is there another set down here? Usually there's just one. The biggest thing is I think I missed... I feel like I was able to get into the secret... into Harriet's secret diaries, and I haven't been able to. Yeah, the maids was one of the kids in the house. That's what I think, too. No, I got that one awkward. So, I don't know. I feel like we were able to get in that secret cabinet before, and I don't know how I did it. But I did. Oh, wait, can we... Is there any more, like, extra drawers in here I'm missing? Like, can we look... You can't really look at anything, which is kind of... Oh! We didn't do this. Here we go.
A number of these 16 slides hides a secret message, a further key to the mystery of the Richmond family. Find which slides must be installed in the magic lantern and in what order. Careful. Secret messages are often written in code.
So, okay, so it looks like we've got some sort of... Oh, boy. All right, I don't know what we're doing here. Get these out. Okay, we've got this here. Nope, that's not the same. Maybe. Kind of. Nope. Oh, boy. Okay, this... Oops. Maybe. Nope. Okay, let me... This needs to go here. Okay, that looks good. Maybe. Okay. It's kind of not what I want. Okay, there's some pieces that look like to a horse. Okay. There's a cannon, there's a horse, there's some other stuff too. There's all kinds of things. Ah! Alright, let's slow it down. I'm going to get these off here. Okay, leave the horse part on. Let's see if we can match the horse. Nope. 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 There's like a sled. So it looks like there's like Santa's sleigh too. This might be something. Nope. Nope, that was already on there. Nope. Nope. Okay, there we go. Nope. Okay, interesting. Oh. I don't know what this is. Huh. What is this? Nope. So they overlap. It's got to be... So if you're doing them in the wrong order, they're not going to look right. How did I do this last time? I must have been quicker on the draw on this last time. Okay. Where's that one? Down there. All right. So you got this here. Are you yelling, Bisque, at the screen? Are you like, no, Padme? No, that's not right. I don't think that's... Okay, kind of. This looks like such a weird thing. Nope. You're not very good with Puzz. Okay. That's weird, but it looks like it goes together. Okay. Where's the feetsies? So we're missing something. Nope. Nope. I don't... Okay, no. So are these like partial of something else? Are these all supposed to... A puppy horse cannon. I feel like this is supposed to be a wagon with toys in it. Oops, no, not you. It's like this looks like a wagon here. Nope. Alright, so we got this part. Okay. Is there a piece that's like... No. Okay, so this is missing something here. This is not... Alright, so maybe these aren't anything. Looks like right there, though. I wish I could... Okay, so that sort of looks like it works. Okay, no, this does not work, though. That works. What's this? Let's get this off of here. Okay, this works. All right. Okay. So where's the part here? Nope, that makes... But see, look, that kind of fits. Nope. Okay, that doesn't really look right, but it kind of does. So you take the puppy out. Okay. So you decoded the secret image, but what does it mean? Bonus clue, the stairs leading to the cellar are next to the kitchen. I don't know what this means at all. So there's a okay, so there's a rocking horse. How is this a secret message? I guess we have to go to the cellar and find out. I don't know. Well, now this door comes in handy because look. Also make sure I did not... You have a guess. All right, well, we'll see, Andrew. We'll see when we get down there. And this is not it. Nothing happens. I already took it. It's a horse with hand... I don't know. We'll see. Okay, let's go up here. Bang, bang, bang. Here we go. Down the not-so-secret tunnel, because literally there's a door. Alright, so we need to go to the basement again. Yeesh. You see that ladder and think of Resident Evil. Oh boy. How much did the Puzz 3D company spend on this? We'll never know. Alright, this is why they tell you where the cellar door is, because it is a little difficult to find. Did we ever go in the potato room? Or do they aggressively not let us go in the potato room? Alright, things are much clearer when we're not moving. Yeah, what's the potato room? Oh, I'm gonna miss this whole room, guys. Okay, first of all, let's watch the... Tea time! We missed this whole room.
Tea first became popular in England around the middle of the 18th century. It was imported from China, but by the 1830s, Lord William Bentinck, the first Governor-General of India, had appointed a special tea committee to find and develop an Indian, and therefore British, version of the brew. This patriotic duty was undertaken and successfully discharged by
I don't know,
adventurer
Morwen, if
Charles
there's a toy that
Bruce,
looks like that
who
anywhere.
located fields of wild tea trees in the Assam region of northeast India after 3 years of arduous trekking through dangerous rainforests. The first shipment of Indian tea in January 1839 was welcomed by tremendous
publicly
public
excited they
excitement in London, and British tea quickly became
They
a
don't look that
fixture
publicly
in Victorian
excited.
society.
Alright, well there's all about tea. And there's potatoes. What's this? I found some clues. Okay, good. Is there anything in here I need to look and find? I don't know who Chris is. Alright. Here we go. Withhold secret information to clear off a secret debt. Okay. They still don't have William. Make sure that I'm not just missing something. There's the lobby, see? Oh, piano room? Okay, I need to go in there. I have been in the I picked up the piano room one, I thought. That's like one of the first ones. Let me make sure that it's not just covered up somewhere. Okay, here we go. Let's see if there's anything in here, though, since I foolishly did not look in here in the potato room before. So we got clues from up there. Is there anything in here we can look at? Whee! Okay, no, there's just potatoes. Potatoes. Oh, a little potato. There's nothing in here? They're like, no. Well, we did get some clues we missed, so that was good. Let me just quick and make sure that we don't need to look at the little stuffed animal now that we've seen the secret message. So there's stuff I was missing. Like, what's that trunk underneath there? Potatoes. Boil them,
What are you
mash them,
doing
stick
here,
them in a
sneaking
stew?
around in
Yep,
Father's
Andrew.
workroom? What's that you're holding? I remember that toy from long ago.
Potatoes,
Wait a minute.
precious.
Let me look at your face again.
Alright, let me go in here. You thought maybe you, the master of 3D puzzle, could use it. Alright, I figured out what was that. And I still, there's nothing on this thing. Nope, they're like, nope. We just thought it'd be fun. Oh, wait, is this a video? Oh.
The workshop. It is in this room that Nigel Richmond created his wooden puzzle. But Victorian toys in general were
There's lots
very
of political
elaborate
cartoons from the
and
time about how
exquisitely
spoiled
crafted.
Victorian children are.
Well-to-do
Because of all the
Victorian
different kinds of
children
toys they have.
delighted in highly detailed dolls people's houses with wooden furnishing such as miniature pianos,
I was
library sets covered
referencing
with
Pod
leather,
People, by the way.
tiny porcelain
The
tea set, and
MST3K
miniature clock
classic.
that chimed.
There's no
Also
pods.
extremely
There are people.
popular were mechanical walking
Basically, Alf gone
equipment.
bad.
Their carved and painted wooden casing housed a wind-up mechanism which, when activated, caused the toy to move in surprisingly complex ways.
Alright. So what are they saying? Find a... It stinks. Yeah. It stinks. No, Trumpy, no! There you go.
Oh, Father, I miss you every time I come down here. I have tried to follow your wishes, but it's been so hard. It's tearing
give
Charles
Charles
and
the
me
money.
apart. Could he have tried to poison me, Father? Could he?
Oh, it's so good. Yeah. That's one of my favorite MST3Ks. It's so good.
There are some things which are better left unknown.
Hi, DS6. Yes, I'm going to finish this tonight. Tonight, I'm finishing this. We can't wind this up or anything. See, I think it gives me all sorts of clues about the toys and wind-up toys, but I guess I can't do any of that. All right, let's see if I missed the piano room clue, because I was just saying, oh, look, you do this and you do this other thing. How you doing, DS6? Schmuckers when it has to. Sorry, now I'm just doing. I'm just doing. No rest till the puzzle's been solved. I don't know. The only thing is, I think it's Control S to save it, because I definitely don't want to redo all this crap. I wonder if they let you save it or not. I think I remember them being jerks about that before, where if you get it wrong, you have to go back. Oh boy, guys. Oh. Not your best day, you finally saw Solo, but I will recover. Oh, you weren't a fan. Aw. They made a movie about those red plastic cuffs. Solo, a drunken frat story. Let me see if I got this here. Alright, here we go. Come on. Oh, maybe I didn't, guys. Ah, gee whiz. Solo, the sequel to Disc. It's the prequel to Dixie. Alright. Great. Okay. Mr. James Emerson, Mr. William Slater. Okay. There we go. That's who haunts the mansion, is Mr. Rooms. Who is the real target from the poison tea? I don't know. So there's Charles. Who is... I can't remember. So James... Okay. We do Control S, will let me save it. It will! I'll put a 2 at the end of this. I can. If I hit Control S, let me save it. Nice. I like that the file type is a PZB. That's so nice. Alright, so, I think that... So, I think it's Wendy, but I can't imagine... It's... Okay, so, if it's an inherent plot, then it's too soon for Miss Wendy. Jennerman says the murderer is always Bill Corbett. Of course, because of his obsession with Egyptology and his jealousy of people who get to go to Egypt. It makes perfect sense. Okay. So, I think, this is my theory, and this is what I'm going to say. So, I think the person who killed the person who ghost was Miss Harriet Johnson. Now watch me bring this monkey back to life. Exactly. Oh, I cannot believe they've never like put up that clip as part of MST3K because that was just amazing. Morrowind, you don't know? You obviously you've not. In the Sherlock Holmes game, Bill Corbett, who plays Brain Guy in MST3K, that's one of his first roles was playing the bad guy, and he in Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective, and basically he thought he could bring monkeys back to life. All right. So there you go. Now you're part of the joke. Exactly. You always fall asleep on weeknights. Well, that's a problem. So, Richard, is this a good Puzz game? I don't know. So, Tom, I really enjoyed this game a lot, but I don't know if this is an actually enjoyable game, because to get to solve this murder mystery, you have to put together a virtual 3D puzzle of the house. And like Platinum's genuinely really hard. Like it took me a long time, and the easier levels only let you get to certain sections of the house. So, but I would say Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective was really fun. So I don't know, but I enjoyed the even though some of them were difficult to solve or well nigh impossible to solve. It was really fun. I like the FMV in that game. 700-piece puzzle. What was 3D? It was virtual 3D. I don't know. It felt the 3D part made it hard for me to not do in real life, because even though you could flip them, it's weird to do it on a computer and pixelated. Like this Tom, but in game. Bisque is showing you. What are you showing? Now I gotta see. Oh yeah, like that, exactly. Okay, so alright, I need to go back and look at something real quick, because the ghost tries to tell me something, and I want to make sure that I got this. Wait, where is it taking me now? I want to go upstairs, game. Upstairs. I just have this envision of like an old automaton slowly moving through the house in a very creepy way. And I'm like looking through a camera. I don't know. It's just the way it moves. It's very like... It moves like a toy soldier. Looks like a good Puzz. It definitely has been fun. You get inundated with facts about Victorian England. Is there? Yeah, there's Puzz 3D, Orient Express, Puzz. There's like 4 of them, I think. Puzz 3D, Orient Express, Puzz 3D, Victorian Mansion. There's 2 other ones I can't remember. There are 5 total. Awkward knows what they are. Can you list them, Awkward? Like, I think you have a better handle on it than I do. Orient Express sounds fun because you know it's going to be a murder mystery on a train. Yeah, you know it's going to be fun. Probably more fun than the Orient Express movie. Alright, why did I come in here? Because I thought I could get in there. I can't get in there. I need to see the video again. It doesn't say murder on the Orient Express, but I'm assuming it is. I would hope it is anyway. Murder on the Orient Express, the very idea. Yeah, there's Notre Dame, Neuschwanstein, I'm saying that, Bavarian Castle, Thomas Kincaid Lamplight Manor, which does not have any murder mystery attached to it whatsoever. It's just the puzzle, which I think would have been more interesting if they tried to come up with a Thomas Kincaid themed murder mystery. I think that'd be very interesting. I didn't see it either, Cheddar Man, but I'm assuming it wasn't good. It might be excellent. Let's see. Here's the creepy Wendy part. Wendy! Wendy! I'm trapped in the closet. Come get me! Hey, that's the toy. Alright, that was a clue, because look. Remember that was a rocking horse, right? Downstairs? Here's a creepy rendering of a rocking horse right here. Which you can't quite see. Look. There it is, kind of. Alright.
You. I remember you, even though it was so long ago.
Ah.
You're the one who caused all this trouble. Had you not been there, none of this would have been necessary. So stop pointing at me, sir, because you're the guilty one.
See, what's the deal? Like, I don't understand if that means that he murdered him. So this guy would have been... They're saying it's like a young boy at the time.
This lad is up to no good, I can tell you. Elizabeth must come to her senses, or I will have to act. He's only after her money. Well, if she won't leave him, she won't get the money, and you can wager he will leave her as soon as the will is changed.
Alright, so here, it depends on how paranoid you want to get, and the Sherlock game has made me really paranoid, to be honest. So, you could say that the kids murdered him, but I don't know. I don't think so. She's threatening to act. So here's what I think happened with the first murder. I think the second one I think it was to avenge an unrequited love, because it makes sense. So, I don't know if this is clear if you guys have been watching, but let's see, where's her name? Where's Harriet? Miss Harriet Johnson was Charles Richmond's girlfriend or fiance. And she kind of fell in love with William. In fact, she declared her love for him. But he was in love with Wendy. And she had a very unhappy marriage after William died to Charles. Okay? So I think it's possible she murdered William because William... that would make sense because Charles hid the flask of poison for like all these years, for like these 20 years. So that would make sense that he would do that because he loved Harriet, even though she didn't really love him. So I think... Jenny, have you ever played that Star Trek FMV game with Q? No, but it's on my list of things I want to play. So I think Miss Harriet Johnson did. And the first... There we go. The first murder was to avenge an unrequited love. The second murder, I think, happened... I think the T was meant for... I do think it was meant for Wendy. I'm excited to play that game eventually. I know it's kind of just it's kind of set up like an episode of TNG, except only Q's there. All right. So I think it was Wendy, and I think it was to inherit prematurely. Okay. So I think that James, where's he at? Emerson. So there was a thing where her dad kind of brought these kids into their house they were supposed to treat like family. But Wendy obviously didn't because the one girl's a maid. And so I think there was a brother who was like in another house. So I think James Emerson's the brother. And I think that, oh gosh, Bisque. I think that he's bitter because his sister's the maid. I think the sister will inherit too. I think that if Wendy dies, Margaret's supposed to inherit. So I think this is it. But I'm not sure. We're just going to go... Right, oh, it's not letting me save here. Let's go out of here quick. Let's see if this is right. You're not letting me save now? Oh, interesting. All right, well... Alright, here we go. Let's see if we're right, guys, because I don't know. William haunts the mansion. He was killed in the turret of the poison tea. I think it was Wendy. The writing room. I think that actually James went up the secret passageway to get it out of the writing room, too. Alright. Well, it could be to remove an obstacle to a plan. Oh, crap. So how could be removing an obstacle to a plan be any different to inherit prematurely? Oh my gosh. Is there a Star Trek The Game Show CD-ROM? That's ridiculous. So I'm not sure if this is right, but this is the best I can come up with right now. So let's see what happens. I don't know. Make an accusation. Accuse! Oh no. No, I will not, because I'm going to load a saved game. Alright. Oh! Oh, it shows me which ones are... So... Oh. I'm totally wrong in this stuff. Wow, I'm totally wrong. So I don't have the real target for the poison tea. It wasn't Wendy. And it wasn't because inheritance. Who killed the person who became a ghost? It wasn't Harriet. Why was the first murder committed? Alright, so, interesting. Oh well, yeah, I don't know how to do quick load. What's quick, is it Control L? Nope. Crap. So we know so I have 4, I have like an F. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of 1, 2, 3, 4. I have an F. I have a 50%. Okay, so James poisoned the tea. But the real target, maybe it was a father or something. No. Let me see if I can get out of here. How would you get out if you want? Okay, good. Open save game. No. Alright, I put a 2 on there. I got an F. There we go. So let's look at this again. 1, 2, thank you. See, DS knows me. DS is like, I'm going to need to write this down for her because she's not going to remember which one she got right. So 1 and 2 are correct. And 3, 4 and 5 are correct. Okay, so the real target, was it Charles? Who's Nigel? Is that their dad was Nigel? Who's Nigel Richmond? Charles... Okay, so what if Charles was the target? To remove a obstacle to a plan. And Miss Harriet Johnson was not the person. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 was correct. So 4 and 5 are correct. Okay, none of these were correct. Who killed the person who became a ghost? I don't know. All right. Was Nigel the dad? Don't be reading my mind between 4 and 5. Was the dad killed him because of the money? Okay, Awkward's got to put up a link to Star Trek The Game Show, which seems like a terrible idea. Okay, so if he did that, then it was to clear off a secret debt, all right? Because her dad, there was an argument between her dad and William. That would be this one. To withhold secret information. All right, let's try this. To remove an obstacle to a plan. Because he keeps talking about a plan. All right, let's try this. Yep, let's do it. Come on. Okay, so now I have 1, 2, 3. Okay. Great. 4, 5. So we have no idea why the second murder was committed. So we have... Okay. So we got one more. So 5 is correct. Alright, let me put this in here. Unless DS wants to do it for me. 63%, a D-. There we go, Andrew. Thank you for the follow, Bug Bop. Thank you. Glad you're having a good time. Charlie number 3. So yeah, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No problem, Bug Bop. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. All right. I'm glad you find this failure entertaining. Bob does not like to be up here in this room. I've tried to get him to come up here. He does not like it. He just wants to be downstairs complaining about food, like his food or something else. Oops. I would love to pick him up and get him in here, but I don't know. I should probably do that at some point so you guys can see who Bob is. Mostly you didn't see him before he just ate paper in the same room as me. You would just hear him ripping up paper. Our one cat is scared of puppies for some reason. Does Bob like windows? He does, so he can be frustrated he can't go outside. Alright, let me see. Load game. Open save game. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Load game. There we go. Here we go. Alright, so, yeah, you'd see him slinking out of the door. He would hear him rattle the doorknob because he'd want to get in and then he'd want to get out again. Alright, so... Oh, weird. Oh, no, 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 no. No. Oh, no, guys. Did it save over it instead of opening it? Oh, no. It did! Oh, no! Guys! Oh, because I said, do you want to save? And I said yes. Oh, no! Why? There's no reason to make me do this game. This is cruel and unusual and mean. Ugh. Yeah, I'd pick him up and he'd jump out. Ugh. Okay, we gotta find all the clues again, guys. They're just little bits of paper, but it's annoying because I don't always remember where I found them. They're just kind of in random rooms. We have to slow walk. Alright, so let's talk this through. Welp, speedrun. We don't have to do everything, we just have to find some of the clues to stuff. So this, I found some clues. Watch this quick.
Do you really think I was the target, Peg? It seems almost impossible that someone would hate me
Peg
so
or Meg?
much. Do you remember when I used to brush your hair and tell you all my secrets?
It is, because you made her a maid
Seems
instead
so
of
far away now.
letting her...
I guess I grew more distant with
Alright,
time.
so we found some clues to satisfy a sadistic urge. Okay, so we don't know why the second murder was committed, who killed the person who became a ghost. And what I should have done is remembered what I actually picked when I picked incorrectly. Come on. Let's get out of this room. Peg is a short name for Margaret. Okay, is that why they call her Maggie, maybe? But they said Meg. I thought maybe it was Meg. I don't know. It said Meg the maid. I wouldn't put it past this game to have, in fact, oh boy, changed the name in the script and forgotten to change it in the game. They're just punishing me for getting an F. I think there's some notes in here. Yep. I found some clues. Any of them helpful clues? To keep someone from leaving. To eliminate a love rival. Alright. And we know it's not Nigel, so it wasn't whoever Nigel is. Okay, let's go. Oh, gosh, this is so painful. This is like using the Mars lander to play an FMV game. We have to go in here and then go down. It's like I'm trying to steer the Mars lander right now. Hi, Narcan! And I am finishing this game tonight, guys. Even if I have to slow walk through a house to do it. Boom. It's that Titanic robot, exactly. What you don't realize is the whole house sank beneath the sea, and we're in the little Titanic robot floating around trying to find stuff. Nope, nope. Ah. Okay, well, let's backtrack and get all our notes. You should apply to NASA. This would be my I could just put this VOD up as my resume. Look. Oh, there's some notes. I found some clues. Arg. Are there any more? Sometimes they put more than one. And I don't want to have to come back here again. All right. Definitely need to go in here and grab some stuff. I'm actually like really excited to solve this, but I can't do anything, so I'm just intensely frustrated. I can feel like my blood pressure rising, but there's nothing I can do about anything. I'm just like, I found some clues. Hi, Narcan. I hope everybody realizes the situation with the sound and has it fixed. All right. Which way is this? Okay, I can't go in that room. DS6 says, I wonder how close this clue jingle is to the Heroes of Might and Magic event interaction jingle. I don't know. Close enough to give me PTSD, I mean. I'm really excited to never play this game again, you mean? Well, maybe, but I do, like, there's a good game buried in here. There really is. It's just not quite there. Someone took the time to make this mystery interesting. Oh boy. Like how it like parks you, like you need to be parked somewhere. It's like a parking simulator for a driving test. Okay, let's see what she says here. I kind of forgot about what she says here.
Oh, I'm sorry. You startled me. I shouldn't be reading this, I know, but I couldn't help myself. I found it in the secret compartment in the back of the cabinet while cleaning. It's a love letter from Harriet Richmond to William Slater. She passed away 10 years ago. Charles threatened to poison himself for years, but never found the courage for it. One thing is sure. She did not marry Charles
Parking
Richmond
test for
out of
senior
love.
citizens? I wish they tested senior citizens for parking test. So we kind of already knew that. Can we not get in here? I feel like there's... Yeah, I don't know if I have enough talent to finish Heroes of Might and Magic. I get so frustrated with the fact that I can't beat that system. I think I told the story a long time ago, but I'll tell it again. So a while ago, I got 3 speeding tickets, and it wasn't in a calendar year. It was like it was in with like a year period. So, anyway, it was a bad year for speeding tickets for me. And in my state, that gives you enough points that you have to go take a driving test. Not like driving around, but you have to go take this test about safety and stuff, which was hilarious. But one of the things on there, the only one, and if you don't pass it, you lose your license and have to retake the driving test, which is terrifying. But the only one I got wrong was it said about senior citizens and what the DMV recommends if they're worried about driving. And the answer I picked was come in to be evaluated by the DMV. And you know what their answer was? Drive slowly and only during the day. That was the correct answer. I thought the correct answer was like someone being like, I'm not really sure if I should be driving. I'm 97. I thought the answer would be go into the DMV and have them evaluate you, like take a driving test, like ride with an instructor. But their answer was, the correct answer was drive slowly and during the day, which explains like so much. And that's the only question I got wrong. It was just really crazy. I was like, that's the most ridiculous thing. It was just like, wow. Okay, there. Did I grab this already? Nothing happens. What happens in the stream again? Nobody, I guess.
Who would want to kill Wendy? I know I thought about it, of course, because of the way she treats us all. But to go out and do it? That would take years of frustration slowly seeping in. Could Father have done it? I know they fought about the money again yesterday and about that ghost.
I just got Heroes of Magic Collectors. I've been having trouble with one. I just am consistently underpowered at the beginning of the games, blocking things with randoms encounters. Yeah. Morin says, that was my issue, is just the AI characters are so OP, so fast. I'm like, there's got to be a trick to this somehow. It's a blizzard out there, but it's during the day. I'm sure I'll drive extra slow. That's exactly it. Like, this explains why. So one of my friends from when I worked at the school, her husband owns like 2 subways or 3 subways, I think. And it takes 3 subways to make a decent living, but he owns 3 subways. And they actually had a situation where an old person, it was like a subway in like a strip mall. So an elderly person drove through the front of the subway all the way to the back of the subway and pushed the counter back, and like the employee had to like leap up. And it was this crazy thing where they basically got their foot stuck on the accelerator and they just went all the way through the building. And they still had their license. Like they had not had their, like, it was after that, I think they had their license taken away. But I was like, yeah, it was during the day and they were driving slowly until they were driving through the front of the subway. And by that, I mean sandwich stop, not like the metro. Not like an underground subway. Alright, come on. Okay, where's the clue? 5 miles per hour all the way through the mall. I found some clues. Alright, let's go. Let me just see what clues we have. Do we have enough to actually kind of solve this? No. So Charles was the target of the poison tea. Alright, why? That's interesting. Did I pick, like, remove someone from a plan? Narcon says, come on, Jen, you can't blame a person who really wants a sub sandwich, like, right now, please. They thought it was a drive-through window. Like, there you go. It was crazy. It was just one of those things. Like, their foot got stuck in the accelerator and they just went. They were lucky no customers were hurt. Oh no, Morwen says, my boss got rear-ended by a lady with MS or Parkinson's. some sort of degenerative disease whose foot got stuck under the brake pedal. Yeah, that's terrifying too. One of my friends has MS, and she's got it in the early stages, but still, it's like you don't know. When you get a flare, you don't know how much damage, and like nerve damage is weird. Like sometimes it's super painful, but sometimes you don't realize like what's not working. Okay, oh goodness. This thing just like, so 30 minutes later, I can get all the clues. Can we actually watch the tea scene again?
For God's sakes, these are the 1920s. Why couldn't he stay in my room?
Margaret prepared a perfectly suitable room for him in the attic.
The attic? You know it's haunted. Margaret saw the ghost in the turret again last night. Why do you need to make everyone's life so miserable?
Actually helps. Sometimes stuff like that does help stave off symptoms, but sometimes it just doesn't. It just depends. Like sometimes people have like one or two severe attacks, and it'll like they'll be in a wheelchair and be totally having extremely difficult time. And sometimes people will have like small progressive symptoms over years and years and years. Yeah, it takes a long time. It's hard because it's just, was I just in here, guys? Jeez Louise. I don't remember. It's not an easy or fun disease. My friend went in because she was having memory problems, and she turned out she had brain lesions. Like, they had to change up her medication because she thought she wasn't flaring because she didn't have the normal symptoms, but she started having, like, issues with like memory problems and some other little things, and she told her neurologist, they're like, we need to do a brain scan, and they're like, oh my gosh, goon kitty creepy, a ghost in the attic. Exactly, there's a ghost in the attic. There's a ghost in the attic. All right, let's see what she says. I think
Oh my, how could this have happened? I really like that gardener, Frederick. He brought me flowers from time to time. I think he fancied me. Oh dear, could it be my fault? Something in the teacup before I poured the tea? Oh no, maybe the entire cup was poisoned, and we're all going to die.
Okay, any clues in here? No. If you're loving this very chill game. As we slowly make our way around the house. Okay, the last ones have got to be in the basement. Oh no, don't turn me this way. Come on. Ugh. As we slowly... Let's go. Okay, there's a clue in the potato room. They spent all that time on the sound changing from one room to the next. That's funny. They're like, just so you know, this floor is dirt. Okay, game. Got it. The floor is dirt. I won't forget to save at the end. I've got 1 through 5 right. Oh my gosh. There we go. Save, save, save. Yeah, it is a pro tip. To save. Or just don't save over your previous save that you need. Alright, come on. Oh boy. Why is it saying welcome to the chat room? That's making me nervous. What's going on there? Like, why is it telling me welcome to the chat room? I've been to the chat room the whole stinking time. Oh my gosh. So many people probably like, I'm just going to go to bed and watch the VOD later. Wasn't there one? There was one right here, I thought. Okay. Got my chat board. Welcome to chat, Jen. I hope you enjoy your stay. Follow and subscribe. Alright. So there's no clues down. Okay, there's clues in the wine thing, I think. Can we go around this side or not really? To go this way? Hey, boy. I'm all out of water too. Welcome to your own chat. This says you play several classic games and RPGs. Alright. Really, game? Come on. And with that, my bot pops back on. Welcome to the chat room. We've got fun and games. Let's take a water break. Hey, here we go. I found some clues. All right. All right, let me save it real quick. Is that what happened? What? I don't know if it's saved or not, guys. Because before when it said saved, it let me pick. I'm going to guess that did it. I'm going to guess. Alright, so is this... Are we missing anybody? Where's Nigel? Alright, so the real target of the poison tea was Mr. Charles Richmond. To keep someone from leaving... To eliminate a love rival, to withhold secret information. I don't think I can. I can't do that because it's saved in it's saved in Windows 98 in DOSBox, so I'm not really sure how I'd figure that out. I mean, I could probably click through enough file folders. These don't look like all of it, though. Where's Nigel, which I got wrong last time? Are they only giving me the ones that I didn't get wrong, or that I haven't tried? Let's see. To withhold secret information. I don't know. If I go to escape here, let's see. Here we go. Open. If I go to open save game, it's going to ask, let's see, save as. Okay, there we go. For the love of Pete. All right, 3. Okay. Return to game. There we go. All right, so I've got this saved now. We're good. I think it was, did we try the second murder command to say remove an obstacle to a plan? Did we try that one? We can try it. Who killed the person who became a ghost? You have Windows 88 at home. We're missing some people. I think it's to eliminate a love rival. Ghost killed. Who poisoned the tea? All right, is it possible that Harriet meant to kill Wendy and she killed She killed William instead. Hey, 8-Bit Gaming Duo, welcome to the stream. Did we try this last time? Okay, so maybe to withhold secret information. Alright, Y was to keep someone from leaving. To eliminate a love rival, maybe. Let's try this. Yes, because I have it saved. Oh, okay. So look, we got one more right. Now 6 is right. It's just the last 2. Is this like a book version of Clue? Actually, this is a long and winding road, my friend. We've watched lots of FMV clips of what's going on here, and we still don't know. So we're doing this, but it's a murder mystery, but not quite like Clue. All right, let me see. Open saved game. No, I don't want to. Let's see. Platinum 3. Open. Ha. So we know this is correct. We know to clear off a secret. No, it's to keep a long and winding road. So to withhold secret information. Who killed the person who became a ghost? I don't think it's Wendy. Not Frederick the gardener. What Windows is this? This is Windows. It's Windows 98, isn't it? It's Windows 98. It's DOSBox playing Windows 98 that's playing this game. You're fine, 8-Bit Gaming Duo. It's fine. Do we have... We're missing Nigel. Like, we don't have Nigel in here anymore. I don't know. Me to avenge. See, I thought it was Miss Harriet, but it's not. That was wrong, wasn't it, Mormon? Crap. We've got Elizabeth, which doesn't make any sense because she's a kid. Harriet and Frederick. We're missing some clues, aren't we? Where did we not pick up clues at? Crap and weasels. I hate that they make us do this. Oh, what's this? Did we get this last time?
At least we know now that no one
Foyer
will be
and
told.
kitchen.
As long as there is the hope
Thank you.
that we will pay up once this is all over. Hey,
Thank you for joining the stream,
This is
8-Bit
a private
Gaming Duo. I'm glad you
conversation.
had a good time. Thank you for following. Coon says, I love murder mysteries set in old, dark, creepy mansions. Of course. So Harriet's not the one who tried to murder William. Which means it has to be some... It can't be Wendy. I can't imagine Wendy murdering William. Because he's wouldn't be trying to protect her. Enjoy a rotating Bob, exactly. What did awkward foyer and kitchen? We missed them in the foyer. I keep forgetting about that one. Alright, let's go this way. I thought I got it. I got them in the kitchen, but maybe not. Oh, hotels are the worst. The terrifyingest. Where did we miss the notes? Skidamarinky dinky dink, skidamarink. Oh, that's just an old filthy drying towel. That's not. Where are the clues? Oh, there they are. Did I miss it? I guess I did. Okay, I found some clues. Boo. Oh my gosh. And then I will save it after those clues are found. Guys, we're almost done. It's almost... What coast am I on? I am on the East Coast. And why am I streaming this late? Because I'm finishing this game, gosh darn it. This game, I've been playing this game since 2017. I'm finishing it, man. I'm finishing it. I will save. I'm still proud of that pixel floppy I made for the amount. Alright, so... Alright, save game. Return to game. You admire the hustle? If only you knew. It's just pure blind stubbornness. Okay, Margaret the maid. Okay. We're tired. I want to know who killed who. Alright, so who killed the person who became a ghost? Did we try 9? Because we're tired of the dang puzzle, literally. Okay, so I thought it was to clear off a secret debt, but that was no. And then there's Nigel. Who is Nigel? Is that the dad? I think it is. Why was Margaret the maid, Miss Wendy Richmond? Okay, I don't know. We tried Nigel before, and it was not right. We tried Harriet, didn't we? I think I tried Harriet like twice. Alright, let's try Margaret the maid. I don't know. To keep someone from leaving. Oh, you know what? Because Margaret... So Wendy was taking care of Margaret because Margaret was just a kid. And she may not have wanted Wendy to leave. And maybe but she was like a kid. Does she know what poisoning is? I don't know. Let's try it. Yes.
There is no reason to deny anything. It was my mistake to underestimate you. Yes. I murdered William when I was but a young lady in Wendy's care. I was terrified that she would leave James and me as my parents had done the year before.
That would have been nice to hint around game.
And taught me all about poisons. I stole the cyanide flask from his shop. I told William that Wendy was waiting in the turret, served him poisoned tea, and then made it look like a suicide.
Oh boy.
Charles had recognized me as Peg's brother. I stole the flask from the writing room by using the secret passage that connects it to the lobby. I didn't know he already had a cup and had chosen to return the one I gave him. Then Charles blackmailed us for a part of Wendy's money.
And how would you have taken my money?
Elizabeth will inherit it.
And who would believe that your beloved maid would have started to resent you so much? That her heart was crushed when you were so cold and hard with her after William's death. Oh, and that she was looking forward to killing you. And then killing your niece.
This madness will stop now!
Oh my gosh, the ghost is intervening! What is happening now? We have the gun! Oh crap!
Oh, Wendy. I've watched you as the years passed. Watched as time wrapped your innocence inside a hard and cold shell. I won't be able
Okay,
to
I love
watch
the actor in the far right, his facial expression is hilarious.
Oh, William. I loved you so deeply. Destiny has chosen to give us this brief moment together. In return for the years it has stolen from us. Thank you.
That is hilarious. And that's the end of the game. So, what's on for next Saturday? I have no idea, Andrew. I need another Saturday Trill stream, so we'll see. Maybe we'll start another Puzz CD. Maybe I'll take a whack at finishing one of my other Saturday games I haven't played in a long time. But oh my gosh, guys, that was so hilarious. Narcon says he disappeared like a true man before she could get all mushy. The funniest thing is, so I saw some of those pieces, but there's no way you would have said the maid like had a background in poisoning when she was like 10. That's ridiculous. Okay, I cannot believe we actually closed out this game. No more Puzz 3D for a while, please. But I love putting together the puzzles. So thank you guys so much for being here. This was hilarious and awesome. I really, I know it's a rarely played FMV because who would get through that puzzle? Only me, I guess. So I'm super thrilled to have, I guess, save scummed the mystery, solved. I don't know. But thank you guys so much. I'll be back on Monday, and we'll be playing Police Quest. So, you know. So, Bisque just put up a great clip of magic ghost powers activate, so you should probably click on that and see what that is. But I'll see you guys on Monday with Police Quest. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much. Like, I just appreciate all the fun. It's fun because of you guys. You know. Well, I'd play games of my own, but that's why I stream games, because you guys. I can't find my flipping button. Where is it? Okay, there you go. Alright, good night, guys. Oops, well, I didn't hit it right. Yes, Nurkan, you got here for just the very last part after months of work. There you go. Good night.